Better. Sounds good though.
I was looking butter off the beater, and I was like, oh my God.
You sing that famous, "As a good mom lets you lick the feeder after meal," and it says a great mom will turn it off before they lick it.
Who's Michelle Reed? We're recording. Um, Claudia.
That'd be awesome.
Are we missing anybody? Oh, gee, y'all are muted.
Everyone is here for the state, Judge. If Detective Reed's on.
Okay, and then.
I'm here for Andrew Farkas for the defendant, and I see Mr. Santos has been connecting. I don't see his face yet, but he is there. I know he had some problems with his phone to be able to do this.
It's getting closer. There you go.
Okay, well, he's getting there.
He's on there.
Okay.
Your officer, though, we can't see.
Detective Reed, can you hear?
I can hear you guys, but I can't get my camera to work. I'm on a city computer. I don't know. It's not allowing me to sign in to the audio or the video portion.
I don't have any problem doing it without video if y'all don't.
I don't have a problem, Judge.
I don't have a problem. Okay.
All right, so we have everybody we need, though, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is OFC 7758 2019. State of Texas versus Marlon Alejandro Santos. And I think we're here on a motion to hold bond insufficient. Is that right?
Yes, Judge, if possible, could we ask everybody to, because I think I'm picking up a lot of background noise, everybody to mute except the person speaking at the time?
Yeah. Mr. Santos, if you'd mute for right now.
Put it on mute.
Yes.
All right. Yes, sir.
There we go. That help?
Judge.
Oh, there's still something going on.
Yeah, I'm hearing interference also.
I think he unmuted it for a second.
Okay.
Again.
This might be as good as it gets. So.
I think it's on mute.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
Hold on. I don't know how to.
A little microphone button. There you go. All right, the state can call your first witness.
Yes, Your Honor, before we do that, I would just ask that you take judicial notice of the bond conditions in this case, and that there is no condition of bond that states no contact with the complainant in this case.
Okay.
And the state will call Detective Michelle Reed.
Okay. Officer Reed, if you would raise your right hand to be sworn. I'm assuming you are. I can't see you. You swear
Yes,
or
sir.
affirm testimony about to give be truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth. So help you God.
I do.
All right. Good morning, Detective Reed. Will you please introduce yourself to the court and spell your name for the court reporter?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Detective Michelle Reed, Michelle. Last name is Reed, Read.
Okay. And Detective Reed, are you a certified peace officer with the state of Texas?
I am.
And where are you a police officer?
I'm a police officer for the city of McKinney.
Okay. And what is your current role with the city of McKinney?
Currently, I am a detective assigned to the Capers Unit, Crimes Against Persons in our Criminal Investigation Division.
Okay. And what kind of cases do you primarily work in that division?
Primarily assault family violence.
All right, Detective, I want to turn your attention to an incident on July 11th, 2020, involving Marlon Santos. Are you familiar with that incident?
I am.
Okay, and what was your role in that incident?
I was the detective assigned to the case that was filed by the victim.
And at the conclusion of your investigation into that incident, did you believe that there was probable cause that Marlon Santos had committed an offense?
I did.
And what offense was that?
Assault family violence misdemeanor A initially.
Initially, okay. And what do you mean by initially?
Upon initial investigation, that's the charge I had concluded. Further investigation led me to his criminal history and a previously reported incident with the McKinney Police Department on August 4th of 2019. Therefore, the charge was enhanced due to that prior conviction for continuous family violence.
Okay. And did that offense, this offense involve the same victim as the previous offense?
It did.
Okay. What happened after you made the determination that it was a continuous family violence offense?
I obtained a warrant for Mr. Santos for continuous family violence out of the 470th District Court in Collin County.
Okay. And was he eventually arrested on that warrant?
It's my understanding that he was sometime in September.
Okay. And was that case then, after you filed the warrant or obtained the warrant, was that case then filed with the Collin County DA's office?
It was.
All right. Nothing further from the state?
Any questions for the officer?
Detective Reed, your understanding is that Mr. Santos has bonded out on that charge, on a $5,000 bond, is that right?
That's my understanding.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Anything else from the state?
Not for this witness, Judge.
Is the officer excused
By the state.
by defense?
By defense.
Thank you. You can go on about your day.
Thank you,
Call
sir.
your next witness.
State closes. Rest.
Right. Does defense have any witnesses?
No, we have no witness.
You rest.
Rest.
Any argument?
Yes, Judge, just briefly. Your Honor, this defendant has clearly violated his bond conditions by picking up a new offense, and not just any offense, but another violent offense involving the same victim. So clearly his bond is not sufficient to stop him from committing new offenses. The safety of the victim, the safety of community is at stake here. So the state believes the fact that he's alleged to have committed a new offense, which was testified here to today by Detective Reed, is sufficient to warrant raising the amount of his bond and deem that his current bond on this misdemeanor is insufficient. And we would ask for that. Alternatively, if the court declines to do that, we would ask that the conditions of his bond on this misdemeanor mirror the conditions of the bond on his felony, to include a no contact provision with the complainant. And we would also ask that he be required to wear an electronic leg monitor during pretrial supervision.
Anything else from the defense?
One thing I would say, Your Honor, of course, is that Mr. Santos has made appearances in this court, including one last week when he physically came to the court and the case was reset. He is on bond for both offenses. And one thing the state has neglected to mention, and because the state is aware of, is that the complaining witness in this case lives in Houston, in Harris County, and has for quite some time. It was at the time of the latest incident. And the ELM is not going to really do anything in this case or be necessary. Thank you.
Anything else from the state?
Nothing further. No.
I am going to add a condition to the bond that has no indirect or direct contact with, is it Bianca Shawmaker? Is that the person?
Yes.
So you can't talk to, be around her, send letters, notes, have any contact whatsoever with Ms. Schumacher. If you do, they'll violate your bond. The fact that she's in Houston helps a little bit, but I also think that when they set the felony bond, they probably considered the fact that he already was on bond for the violation. So I think a $5,000 bond's appropriate on the felony, and I'm not going to declare the bond insufficient. I'm just going to add an additional condition. Okay. Good luck, y'all.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor.